As well, Zeke, as well. It's been exciting, and honestly, watching some of these duos, it inspires me. And I haven't played Fortnite for a day, and I want to jump back in. I can't wait to get back home tomorrow just so I can get on and play some games. I get really pumped when I'm watching these guys. This is coming from the racetrack going up north of Junction. So this will be like, it's kind of like a reverse bus from the last game. The last game, if you were landing in the desert, you had to stretch really far. This time it's a little bit different. You have an easier land. The bus is moving 25% faster, like I mentioned before. So the teams who are landing late, they do get to their destination a little bit quicker.
Yeah. And I mean, this is ideal, like you talked about, because there's less landmass kind of toward the bottom southwest of the map. So you're going to see a lot of these people land very quickly. Some people even doubling back up to risky reels in Wailing Woods. Very interesting to see.
No one contesting the center of the Vortex.
Okay.
I don't know who basically won the Vortex battle, but there is a team there uncontested.
I wonder if that's Nick Merckx. I'm assuming it's Aiden. I'm assuming. Okay, Clarify right out the gate has gone down in science, is making his way.
He might have been getting shot at and jumped off the top.
I believe he might have traded with Strugs, who's now slurping down a Chug Jug. And now Fear as well is just trying to go around, just get a little bit of loot, find some minis.
There's 4 teams. It seems like there's 4 teams here in Tilted Towers.
There is quite a few. Again, though, no Nick Merckx. So Nick Merckx has abandoned Tilted Towers. He says, I'm
very
too good
surprising.
For this.
And Aiden. No, Nick Merckx is here.
Oh.
And so is Aiden. They're bringing it back home.
I'm sorry. Are they just like are they like talking to each other like, hey, man, all right, like, all right, 2 games, Floating Island. All right, now back to Tilted. Back to home turf.
I think Aiden is following Nick around.
You think so?
Yeah.
They're in the battle bus about to jump out. They're like, hey,
however,
Tilted. And I'm like, okay, I'll see you there.
Nick does have the shields right now, and so does Hysteria. And they're moving very fast towards Aiden and his partner. Aiden did put on a shield. They're very close to each other. I don't know if they're going to see each other, but if Hysteria and Nick do see them, and they do, getting some shots off, already taken down. Ambrew goes Aiden, taking some shots back at Nick Merckx, but he fell on top of a clinger and he's going to get taken down. Nick Merckx has no materials left, and there's a quad launcher. Hysteria probably doesn't even have that many materials either. Jay Cuddy and Salt putting some pressure, but they don't seem to be committing. They might not know that they're weak or low on mats. So they're just taking some shots from a distance, and they're not really pushing them. So these guys are just looking. They're like peeking, trying to get just a little tag to make the fight a little easier. And they don't have a lot of materials. Oh! Now Jack, he just hit him for 60 with the assault rifle, and he probably told his teammate immediately. And that is why he's being pushed. Ashton is putting some pressure on them. They're both close to each other. Crispy goes down. And he probably knows that Bobby only has 40 health because he had to do a lot more damage to Crispy. So he knows that Bobby is the one that Jack headshot.
Yeah.
And there we go. They just thirsted CLG Crispy. Bobby's alive, but look, they're playing smart. You got to respect these players. You could easily lose a 1v2 if you make one bad decision. So they're going to go ahead and spread out and hit him from 2 different sides. Bobby jumps out and shoots Jack a couple times, taking off his shields, but gets met with Ashton, and he goes down. That was his only real chance, is to just try to like jump one of them very quickly.
Yep.
And he's trying to get some tags on Symphony and Nate Hill. And Symphony and Nate Hill are a little bit separated right now because they used the crater to bounce through, and now they know both One Shot Girl and Morgause are extremely weak. Morgause taking the high ground. He might get shot down. One Shot Girl's being pushed by Nate Hill right now. She's going for the high ground. Symphony's on top of both Morgause and One Shot Girl because Morgause had to stop to heal, and it gave Symphony enough time. He's got 1 rocket shot. Will he be able to use this wisely? He's going to try to locate one of them and shoot them out of their box and maybe try to finish them with a follow-up shotgun shot. Morgause on top.
Up top.
Will he use the rocket here? He probably will. He's going to try to take this all down. Morgause falls right on top of him. There's 1 ramp holding this up, putting more pressure on him, trying to take the high ground back, putting more pressure on him with the SMG. Good double team from Symphony and Nate Hill. This is not the first time we've seen them do this. One Shot Girl left alone to deal with 2 of the deadliest players in this lobby.
Nickmercs going with the grapple play.
Putting pressure on High Distortion. High Distortion is not held up by a lot, just a couple ramps, and he'll come falling down.
Trying to trade with them. He still has that grappler.
Yellow and High Distortion both fighting Nickmercs in this area. Nickmercs goes down. Well-placed shot from Yellow. Takes him out.
Valiant effort.
That is his third elim. And now if they take out Nickmercs' partner, they're going to put a point on the board. And they do.
Wow.
High Distortion nearly goes down. I mean, he gets down, but nearly gets thirsted. FaZe Yellow does save him. 4 limbs from FaZe Yellow. Still 71 people alive. All of their games so far. So I do think that they're going to get some fights. Daquan down right now, but there is 2 other duos nearby that are fighting each other, so I think he'll be able to be picked up while Yo-Yo and his partner deal with the duo that's like right underneath him.
And keep in mind, man, the Storm's pretty far from them right now. They have to go just across Loot Lake near the ravine.
I don't think Yo-Yo and Outlit realize Jay Cuddy and Salt are underneath them, or if they do, they just realize it now. They heard Salt move around.
Yeah, Yo-Yo heard it.
So this is a very tricky situation. The Storm is as far away from these guys as it possibly can be. So they have about a minute before it starts closing. So if this doesn't end soon, all of these guys are going to be put in a very tough situation. Daquan and Nox getting hit with the stink bombs. They're going to be forced to disengage.
Man.
Daquan making a strong push for the high ground. He's got a shotgun out. Will he be able to finish this fight quickly? Let's see. He's got the mats to fight. Him and his partner are on top right now. They have the high ground. They're going to start putting some pressure on Yo-Yo. Keep it up.
Oh, boy.
Show us what you're made of, Day.
Hey, man, Day is no pushover. We saw him get 9 eliminations in a single game with solos just a few weeks ago.
Oh, no, they're standing on one ramp. He should be able to catch himself if they go down, but they got to be careful. If they build any higher, it could get ugly.
Yeah, just get down. Okay, all right, we're back on equal footing.
7 seconds.
Oh,
he's gonna throw some nades underneath Jay Cuddy. This might catch him.
Is it enough? It bounced over.
Yes, he did. He caught him. He knows he's down. He's gonna thirst him. Goes for the finish. There's 2 other people there. They
bail immediately. They got what they came for. They're leaving.
He's got the grappler, so he should be able to cover a lot of ground here while the other teams are behind him. Hopefully they don't laser him. Sniper shot comes out.
Day, are you there?
I think he is moving.
Okay, that scared me for just a moment.
Nox
no. Disengaging.
Day goes down.
Outlet finds him. And now that's it. Nox is just left. I mean, if Nox turns, he can still catch Outlet. Bold Naga Ops here with Dusty FN.
5 elims from this team. And they're very healthy. And he's got a sniper rifle.
I mean, even look at the loadout, man.
Look at this. They're going to knock him down and try to put some pressure with that quad launcher.
Oh.
He's going to go ahead and reload the quad launcher. That was a good play. They nearly caught them off guard.
Just trying to replace and own these walls as much as possible. Man, that quad launcher, though, it's coming up clutch in these types of situations. You've got people turtled up. You force them to make rotations.
On these guys. These guys are looking really solid.
999.
And they can make this rotation really easily into the circle. They're going to stay low ground most likely because there's already a lot of teams posted up top. So they're saving some mats. They're using some opponents' mats. A little pressure here from Liquid 72 Hours. Takes off a couple of his shields. Liquid's going to play it safe, though. I don't think they're going to push them unless they really do smell blood. And there's actually another team right beneath them. Goes Fleetwood right in front of them.
And look, Colton right there on the left. He's trying to laser through.
Yeah, both teams are taking shots at each other. Both teams are trying to put serious pressure on each other right now.
Cypher, look at the top right. Look at the minimap. Look at all these people. They're coming together on top of each other right now. This is going to get ugly very quickly. Tifu takes down K-Sid.
Did those guys lift off from the cursed stones? It looks like it.
I think so.
Colton goes down. And Thweefo is getting pressured tremendously from both Naga Ops and Dusty. If they secure this, they will break 7 elims.
Oh my gosh.
They have not yet. You know what? Actually, Colton went down from somebody else. That was not their elim. So they're still stuck at 5.
Just 5, yep.
A lot of loot.
Zace is there. Also,
His partner is up.
Dusty's on the other
stuck on the other
side.
side of the ramp. It's not good. They're going to thirst him. Wow, that just
Bold Naga Ops might have accidentally
trapped his buddy in between him and the enemy. That was really unfortunate because this team was looking really solid. And now he gets edited from Jesus, and they're unfortunately going to go down with just 5 limbs. Luckily for us, there's another team with 5 limbs, Envy Linane and Envy Skatch. They've got so many mats.
Zace played themselves. Interesting.
They've got rockets.
Double barrel.
And they're in the circle with high ground. And they have the most limbs and are currently still alive.
And we are down to 40 players in the lobby. Now here's the question, Cypher. Can Linane and Skatch be the players to dethrone XL's 6 eliminations?
They definitely have the toolkit. They're in a good position right now. They have the high ground. They've got rockets. They've got plenty of materials. If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be them. At least this game. So hopefully they don't fumble it.
Man, look who else. There was a lot of players that were just 3 eliminations. Look how many people are already in the current safe zone. Outside of just all the players, the teams just north of the current safe zone.
Pressure coming in from the top. Myth and Zoof looking to put a point on the board. They need 1 more limb to secure 4.
Myth has no AR bullets though.
There we go. Zoof hooked him up. That's what you like to see. A lot of mats, but Myth's gonna take a shotgun to the face. Very weak, but look, he's still putting pressure. He doesn't care. He's playing aggressive with his teammate.
They need all this loot. Myth has basically nothing in his arsenal right now.
He's got plenty of mats. The loot is in front of them. And look how he rotated that ramp facing away from him so they can protect themselves and grab the necessary loot.
There's a slurp.
Look, there's a slurp.
There.
That was a slurp that was left behind earlier when Thweefo and them were fighting. Forget things.
Yeah, hindsight is 20/20, but they're just focused on surviving.
Oh, he takes another hit.
What?
Myth doesn't care.
It's a chug too?
Myth does not care. He has taken huge hits, and instead of backing up, he decides to continue putting pressure. And that's the type of aggression that's going to win you fights. That type of confidence, relying on your teammate to make sure that if you go down, they'll keep shooting for you, is what won them that fight. And he gets a chug jug, so it was definitely worth it. Extremely well played from Zoof and Myth.
And don't forget, that's a point hitting the board for them. That could be huge as we make our way into the last few games of the day. XL's our current leader with 6 eliminations. But Cypher, they got to make these rotations, man. They got to get to safety.
A lot of people going down here on these rotations. XL's down to 21 health. 1 person hits him. He'll go down. He'll pop these 2 minis. A little more health on him. He's got to be careful. I don't know where his teammate is. Him and his teammate are a little bit separated right now. He's looking for these rotation limbs. He needs 1 more limb to secure a point. Him and his teammate know this. It looks like they're going around hunting for 1 person that they could find, potentially, that is weak. There we go, 45 damage, putting some more pressure. Unfortunately, that person's gonna box up. He'll probably have to ignore that person. Oh no, you gotta be careful. The storm is closing in on you. Him and his teammate are both together now. Oh no, Skatch went down. They do have 6 limbs though, tied for most limbs. Ninja took out Skatch. Needs
Linane.
1 more.
He almost finds a double barrel, so close. Gotta go for the reload now. 24 players left, Cypher. Now we're gonna go across the ravine. We have to go down the ravine and then back up that west side wall.
He's still looking for the limbs. He knows he needs 1 more to get the most limbs. And if he gets 2 more, that's gonna be the 3-point bonus for 8 limbs.
Down below, Ninja.
Ninja getting taken out by EMAT GG. They had 3 limbs, unfortunately, and they finished outside of the top 5, so 0 points acquired.
1-2. It's not enough.
Does not land a clean shot. Needs to reload the double barrel. He has 400 materials left, so he should be able to compete for a little bit longer. But if he doesn't go down, oh no!
It was close.
Super close on that shot. He's burning through all his mats
I don't
just to get to the circle. I think that person that he's fighting is also a solo player. So this is his only opportunity The storm is still closing in. It might push past him. Nope. Just on the edge.
Cypher, I don't like how much mats he just burned just to try and get here to safety. And I mean, he's really not held up by much.
Luckily for him, I think the circle is going back where he came from, so he can actually use his build that is so good for him.
Now, there was that player down
there
below.
is a player down below. I don't know if that player dropped. That player might have actually dropped because you didn't see him build past this point.
Right.
And this point was in the storm, so he might have dropped beneath. So Lachlan gets to use some of his old builds, but it's actually stretching a little bit further across. He can use these last 100 mats to go down, and I think that's what he's going to do. Exactly. So just enough mats to get down without taking any fall damage. Looking for that 7th limb.
All right, Lachlan, it's go time.
Does not land a clean shot, unfortunately. 72 hours in chat. Both have 6 limbs total.
Could we see a new leader?
There's only 4 people left. It's 2 solos and 72 hours in chat. I say 72 hours in chat. We're going to take this home.
This could be
7 limbs from Envy Lachlan and Envy Skatch.
Wait, is he 1v2 against Chap in 72 hours? It's
now
not
we
enough.
have 2 teams with 7 limbs. Tied, Liquid Chap at 72 hours and Envy Lachlan. Both played extremely well. Liquid Chap and 72 hours take it home. They take the victory Royale. And 7 limbs, 1 elim away from a Royale fly.
Oh my, so we now have a new, well, duos that lead with 7 elimination. Chaps at 72 hours, Lachlan and Skatch.
Listen,
I mean,
man,
they
if
played
Chap
that well.
and 72 are alive at the end, they're both healthy. There's no way they don't win the game.
That's a very dead. The players are currently
Bush Bandits, 72 hours in Chap, 10 points. And guess what? They'll probably have more points than the top EU team by the end of this.
You think so?
I think they will.
Okay, I believe that was 11, right? We're at 10 now.
Yep.
Okay, Lachlan and Skatch, we saw them.
No, I believe it was actually 15. 11 was the Kingwin duo. They ended up getting 2nd place.
Right. Oh, man, dude. It's too close to call with only 2 games left. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, top 10 place in the money. Excels and Savage are just pushing out Spaceline and Replays for that top 10th spot currently, man. And I mean, again, look how close this leaderboard is. I'm telling you, whoever gets a Royale flush,
We'll take it home.
that I'm telling you, dude, not only the 25K, the 10K from the Royale flush, they're